Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy. Reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. So I am reading, oh no, we read that one. Okay, I'm reading May 4th, Freedom from Compulsive Disorders. Even compulsive thinking, I bet, is going to be talked about here. Compulsive thinking, compulsive self-talk, compulsive habits, compulsive stuff shows up so many places in our lives, in our inner being, in our behaviors, and in the way we go about our daily lives in the world. So let's see what it has to say. Okay, May 4th, Freedom from Compulsive Disorders. Here's a little prayer to start it with. Thank you for keeping me straight yesterday. Please help me stay straight today. When I first began my recovery from codependency, I was furious about having to begin another recovery program. 7 years earlier, I had begun my recovery from chemical dependency. It didn't seem fair that one person should have to address two major issues in one lifetime. She should try having to address like 10 major issues in one lifetime. Trauma. Anyways, okay. It didn't seem fair that one person should have to address two major issues in one lifetime. That sentence is blowing me away. Okay. I've gotten over my anger. I've learned that my recoveries aren't isolated from one another. Many of us recover from codependency, and adult children issues are also recovering from addictions, alcoholism, other drug dependencies, gambling, food, work, or sex addiction. Like I've said in my other videos, like this addiction shows up, recovery from stuff shows up in so many ways. We can be recovering from, gosh, even like sex addicts, or like gambling, food, smoking, coffee drinking, anything we're doing in excess, that's like an addiction. Netflixing, maybe you're addicted to Netflix, and gaming, that's a serious issue these days. So addiction runs over the board. Please don't feel ashamed to start talking about something that is keeping you from living your best life and being your best self. Okay, many of us recovering from codependency and adult children issues, and again, adult children issues, I don't know one person that doesn't have adult children issues, something from childhood that they're still, that still drives them, that still creates a filter for how they see the world, something that happened in their childhood through their growing up years. Not one person have I met that doesn't have something like that. Okay, so again, many of us are recovering from codependency, and adult children issues are also recovering from addictions of alcoholism, other drug dependencies, gambling, food, work, or sex addictions. Some of us are trying to stay free of other compulsive disorders, ranging from caretaking to compulsively feeling miserable, guilty, or ashamed, or compulsively complaining, or compulsively being negative. Who knows? It's a very broad spectrum, this compulsive behavior that we have, or that many of us suffer from. Okay, so an important part of codependency recovery is staying clean and free of our compulsive or addictive behaviors. And again, that can be just like every night reaching for a bag of chips, or every morning drinking too much coffee, or every morning waking up and going, ugh, I hate my life, or whatever you do that you do over and over and over again, and that's not good for you, but you still do it. That's compulsion. It's not good. You're like deep down like, oh, I shouldn't have this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, I shouldn't think that, but I can't help thinking that. Like, it's compulsive, okay? So compulsively feeling miserable, guilty, or ashamed. So again, some of us are trying to stay free of other compulsive disorders. So we're trying to stay free of other disorders like caretaking, feeling miserable, guilty, or ashamed. An important part of codependency recovery is staying clean and free of our compulsive or addictive behaviors. Recovery is one big room we've entered called healthy living. So if any of you are watching my video and you're like, well, Lisa, she keeps talking about this recovery stuff, or I had another friend reach out to me from way back when, she reached out to me just recently, and she was like, what is this stuff you're healing from? She was so confused. But it's like it just said there, this is a wide range. Recovery is one big room that we've entered. It's just about healthy living up here and healthy living out here. mainly in here and in here, the heart. Okay, so we can wave the white flag of surrender to all our addictions. I surrender. Surrender, that's a whole other topic. There's even a book called The Surrender Experiment. I can't wait. I'm going to order that today probably and read that one. Okay. Not to you, for me. Maybe I'll share about it. Not for you, for me. It's so rude of me to not want to share. Okay. We can wave the flag of surrender to all our addictions. We can safely turn to a power greater than ourselves to relieve us of our compulsive behavior. We know that now. Once we begin actively working a program of recovery, God will relieve us of our addictions. It doesn't say that a higher power might, or that it can, or that it could. It says it will. I'm walking, living proof. Watch my videos. Watch my journey. It's true. Okay. Where are we? So we know now. Once we begin actively working a program of recovery, God will relieve us of our addictions. Ask God each morning to help us stay free of our addictions and compulsions. Thank God for helping us the day before. Ask Him to help us today and thank Him for what He did for us yesterday, or a higher power, or the universe. Don't get hooked on the God thing if you're not a God person. It can be anything. Oh my God, my videos could be your higher power. No. Your family could be your higher power. Anything that's outside of yourself can be higher power. Okay, here's the prayer for this reading. Today, God, help me pay attention to all my recovery issues. Help me know that before I can work on the finer points of my recovery, such as my relationships, I must be free of addictive behaviors. Yes. Amen. We got to be free, clean mind, clean bodies, clean soul, clean life equals, this is an equal sign, equals happiness and joy. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.